Hello everyone, and welcome back to find the rank every EToH difficulty. And Tower, what's the best hard difficulty? We're doing hard. I can make a joke about that. So hard difficulty making. Look, this is infinite's the color of hard. Yeah, so I know in easy and medium, I said that we'll stop having boring rankings, like rankings where most of the towers gonna be boring and hard difficulty. Well, I lied because now I look at it, most of the hard difficult towers are boring. I promise difficult will be more interesting. I do promise that because I have looked at difficult towers, they are more interesting. But yeah, as of now, we have hard difficulty towers. Let's rank. What's the worst word? Wow, we're in Win 3. Win 3 so peak, holy peak. Yeah, obviously, it'd be this mid-hard tower looking at Win 3. Yeah, let's no delay. And let's talk about why Tower of Winning Everyone is the worst tower. Tower. Funny acronym tower. So, I think this is the worst because... Okay, why I say boring? I mean one of two things of boring. The first thing is that it's boring but kind of makes sense. That's basically most towers in both in the easy and medium difficulty is that they're boring but they're so easy that it does make sense to say easy is boring. But towers like these from now on will be insufferably boring. I don't know why it's so boring. I don't know, I just hate the gameplay of this tower. Does it deserve last place? Maybe not, but I don't know. I just hate this. So that's that box of hell that we all know of. Every time we all know every time we fall to that blue floor net you get pain. And full 9's maze is useless. I don't really like it when towers have mazes unless they pull off like really well, and this is just worthless. This tower sucketh thine bad so much, and I felt that's also why it's bad. This tower gets a it's an F tier tower, but it gets a 2.6 out of 10. And then, I don't know, this one hurts. This one hurts a lot, because it's Tower of Elysium. Now, a lot of people know why this is one of the lowest towers. And this just very missed potential, because the design is good. It is pretty good. But, well, first, the gameplay by itself, like the raw gameplay, is pretty boring and bad. Like, which floor is it? 6? It's 7 for 7, or maybe even for 6 outside. You know, that outside, that's a difficult spec, that's bad. But we all know the main bad thing is the puzzles. And they're not really good puzzles, they're like puzzles that suck, or at least are nowhere near hard difficulty. So just this, I don't really think that's hard difficulty. Also, and especially the last floor, you just need a guide for that for that Sudoku floor because it's really bad. So yeah, very missed potential. This is a 2.7 out of 10. And the puzzles like find the charmix. Okay, now we can talk about funny fatness tower, funny queso tower. Now a lot of people will probably put this lower, but I'm pretty sure third to last is probably good enough. Well, first off, talk about gameplay. I failed it. Well, first, gameplay is amazing, obviously. As you can tell. Riveting gameplay. But let's be honest, that's flex shape, which means it's probably number 1, but we'll have to deduct points. So obviously, it will most likely be a 10 out of 10, but now, as of now, it's just more of a D- tier. And the 3.7, because, again, the gameplay is really repetitive and boring and bad. And cringe and insufferable, just like my X1. Yeah, next is Sequel of Abyssal Upturn. This might be a little low, but I'm gonna treat this like I'm a beginner. As a beginner, I hated this sequel because other than Tower of Elysium for obvious reasons, this is the most unsight readable hard difficulty. In fact, it's probably the most unsurvivable beginner tower because of all the non-collidable decoration covering everything, and the gameplay has been confusing. Like, such as for this part. Like, do I go on top of the blocks? I go on top of the blocks. I go on top of. I go on top. That's mainly why it is low, because I know as a beginner I really hate this. As a beginner I did hate this. Yeah, it was really bad, but as of now, still bad, but I think it's slightly less bad. I give this a 3.8 out of 10 out of 10. Well, next is people with atmospheric powers. This is, and let us say the one thing this steeple is not that bad at. It is short. That's it. If it went on for longer, this would all probably be the third worst tower of the video, because gameplay is really boring and repetitive, and also like a difficulty spike, but it's like a really annoying to begin a difficulty spike, such as the fan floor, because I'm sure at least a third of us have gone there once and the fan was already there and we weren't just paying attention, and then it sucked bad. This tower very super sucks bad. And I get this would be a first D plus tier, and it is a 4.2 out of 10. Burger cheese foot water. Next story. This one Tower of astronomical is cracked crust cubes. Very bad. First of all, I don't know why there are puzzles in this tower. I don't think a low hard difficulty shed puzzles like these. They're not really hard, but they are a waste time. Also, there's a GBJ on full one. So yeah, if you fall, you're probably gonna lose all your progress, and that's very annoying. Well, I don't mind GBJs, but if they're in a low hard tower that's this boring, it's very bad. It's very bad, very horrible tower, really. It'd be a G tier if you could give Slammo his give him back his war flashbacks. I gave this a 4.3 out of 10. Come to me. Now we're in the Forgotten Ridge intermediate towers, and yeah, since we're in intermediate towers of the talk about hard difficulty, it should be obvious what we're talking about. Yeah, it's very obvious. I don't know why I would think it's obviously this is probably a tower. Steeple of uninstalling Roblox. Yay. So I have heard from some people that they think of this as very underrated, and I think that's very silly and goofy, because what about this is underrated? Yeah, this could probably move up higher, but I'll talk about it later. It's just gameplay is kind of boring, especially floors. But maybe floors 1 to 3, but floors 4 and 5 are pretty bad. I mean, floor 4 they did fix that one jump that was like a peak intense difficulty, and on floor 5 they just nerfed nothing, which is bad, because floor 5 is easily the most the hardest floor, requiring X pusher jump that is not netted, and you cannot go too fast or too slow, so that's bad. But one more thing, I'd probably push higher, but I actually have a lot of bias towards this tower, because when I first started playing this game, this and the original Tower of Traps were my two least favorite towers. They were both G tiers, 1 out of 10s. Yes, I hated this steeple that much. However, I got out and got my bias over it mostly. But it's still bad. It's bad. This also worse. I'm gonna rate this in G tier. Now we do have a lot of fun. If we call towers forgettable, that's fine. Because most of the time we like, oh, this tower is very forgettable. Does anyone remember that one? No, no one remembers that one. But it's fine because we can say it's forgettable. That's honestly fine. But okay, Jerry, tell me, does anyone remember this tower? Does anyone remember Tower 4 in Domains? I think the answer is going to be no, right? Because this is actually probably the most forgettable tower to ever exist. And I technically don't mean that in a bad way, but Who remember? This house is weirdly forgettable. Okay, here's the thing. Uh, I don't. Oh yeah, here. I don't really like floors 4 through 7, the middle floors, because I do find them really bad and cringe. However, the other floors are probably completely fine. This is unforgettable. I hate it. Yeah, yeah, but bad. I just, I will give this a 4.5 out of 10. Wow, one obstacle. Wow, tower friendly jumps is this high. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Why is this tower so high? It's like an F tier. Well, the gameplay is all I guess, kind of boring, but it's fast. It's a speedrunnable tower, and it's fast, and it's kind of good. Well, I mean, not good. We're not even close to just okay towers, but I could expect it because there's a GBGM 4-4, and I like Crack Crush Cubes. It is funny. Since this is a short tower, that's really it. It's just a fight tower. It's a 4.7 out of 10. Yep, no, yeah, 4.7. 4.7 out of 10. Yeah. I meant to record this before Tower of Friendly Jumps, but I don't feel like re-editing because this channel's are low quality enough. It'll be funny. But Tower of Ground Level Ascension, I have really negative like experiences. Not the gameplay is really negative, but really negative experiences. Because floors 1 to 5 are kind of really boring, but floors 6 to 10 are really boring and also kind of annoying, especially 410. 410 is just a big difficulty spike. That's bad. Bad 410. Bad difficulty spikes. That's really it. It's just a boring tower again. The 4.7. However, it be below friendly jumps because I actually record things once again. Okay, I don't tell someone traveling. Firstly, I don't like that it's 20 plus minutes. I don't think a hard difficulty tower should be 20 plus minutes. Yeah, cause that's just gameplay that drags on for so long. By the way, this tower, uh, yep, once again boring. I don't like not having much to say about these entries, but yeah, it's just really boring. 4.8, I'm ending it here because this entry is boring, and I'm swaggalicious. Ah! Okay, next is Tao's somewhat simple scaling, and now we are out of the bad towers. We're on okay towers. This tower is once again okay. It's just gameplay is kind of annoying, and even though it's peak hard, the gameplay just feels more annoying than usual. As well as I think that floor, whichever floor is the Roomba, that floor is really buggy and breaks sometimes. They're bad. That's bad, but tower's okay. And this probably the most boring Rick I've ever done. Someone execute my pancreas. File rating this suffers C tier and a 5.1 out of 10. So I just joined and signed the text. I just hate TOGF. Cat Sandy inconsistency. Slay Queen. Did I really just say that? I'm going to kill. Those who know, those who know. Tower of NBA, Tower of National Basketball, A. Tower of LeBron James. To be honest, yeah, this is boring, but for once, I don't think this is a tower problem. This is just a Renee problem. Spoilers. Renee is very boring. That also includes this tower, yay. Good gameplay, basically non-existent. Just kind of average and semi-loop fairly. Yeah, another 5.1. We love giving out 5.11s. I love Renate. Shout out to this guy, TOTT is peak. I agree, it is peak. It is peak. You guys are dumb, stupid. Stupid, Tower feet sweating, hand sweating, tower hand feet sweating. But again, really boring. This is probably the most bored I have been recording ranking because I only had to record 3 times because of intrusions. And it's not like I have anything else to say other than this tower is just boring. And that will remain true for like the next 6 entries or so. Yeah, this is a 5.2 out of 10. And we love 5.2s out of 10. I really like Zone 8, but unfortunately Cosmic Tides is not really as good as other Zone 8 towers. Having to talk about Cosmic Tides, we're talking about Melons in Time, funny Melons in Time, funny Plants versus Zombies, Steeple, very boring once again. And this is another sad case where it's very boring, but you're in a modern area, so you're just more boring in comparison. So yeah, very bad. As well as the speedrun for, you know, the Ocean Flood is probably the only one of the only speedruns I don't like. Cause it's bad, and this tower is bad. I also give this a 5.2 out of 10. Since it is a 5.2 out of 10. That's what ladies call me in high school. Yay, we have Tower of Peace, Happiness and Tranquility, Tower of Peace, Tower of Top Hat Peace. We have Tower of Peace, and this tower is very boring. 5.4 out of 10. The Fitness Grand Pacer Test. We can finally talk about something interesting. It's a win-1 type for controversy. Oh, Tower of Heck. Why do you have to be next to Tower of Killjoys? Because Tower of Killjoys suck and Tower of Heck is actually decent. But now we talk about Tower of Killjoys. This tower sucketh quite bad in my onion. Because, well, forget I do think kind of sucks. Such as like on floor 2, the outside we have to walk on nothing, just to get to Nate. I do think that's bad gameplay. That's really it. The rest of the tower is just pretty boring, honestly. Like 5.4 out of 10. I don't like having not getting to good towers. Okay, I'm scared because I swear all 3 times I tried to record, they all simultaneously stopped right when I got to 2 rough waters, and I'm very scared. My coin's about to die, and so is my ex-wife. Gameplay boring once again, and like Melons in Time, it's sad that a modern tower is boring. It's supposed to be modern, it's supposed to be cool. That jump has no purpose. You should. Gameplay I guess is nice, but it's just boring, very boring, very no. Yes, that's the right word. It's very no. It's a 5.5 out of 10, I think. It's a 5.5 out of 10. Next week, talk about Tower Sweet Victory, the other Zone 7. These are very boring. Tower Sweet Victory, funny Tower Tower sweating on Victory. What's good about this tower? Nothing. I guess it's good. I'm just kind of biased because I got soft lock on the floor 1 on the safety net. But tower's just fine. I was just kind of uninterested throughout the whole time I played both this and the last one. It's also 5.5 because it's boring. I want to fall. Let me fall. Ah! Gone of EToH once again. We're talking about Steeple of overgrown gameplay pussy. Steeple of gameplay. Back when I played this, I remember it being really annoying, and this is still real annoying. No, it's not, but definitely the weakest of the 4 Garden of Visuals. Yes, all 4 Garden of Visual sub areas. Oh wow, the copyrights are here. Funny colloid tower is gonna be silence at this point. So yeah, I give this a 5.6 out of 10. flower. Yay. Next we have Garden of EToH Tower 2, the second, the sequel. And Sequel of Lost in Quiescence. Sequel of Lost in Quebec. Wow, this sequel's so common. That's what wants me to feel, but I just feel bored once again. Why are they so boring? At least this was very short, except that jump. I hate that jump. It's an F tier. No, it's a 4.5. It's actually a 5.6 out of 10. Actually, our second God of EToH Tower would be a 5.6 out of 10. Poggers. Lovely. Our third Garden of EToH steeple in a row. Steeple of Overgrown Ascension. Wow, this one's so good. No, it's not, but let's pretend it's good. Because it's so good. It has X pushers. No, I ain't gonna really like it. It's another 5.6 out of 10. So far, 3 of the 4 hard difficulty steeples and Garden of EToH have all been a 5.6 out of 10. This area is so boring, the worst area in game, for real. And that's why. Wow, we get to talk about Tower of Mirrored Heck, yay. Tower of Mirroring my heck. She do be mirroring my heck though. Our first tower that I can say that isn't boring, yay. It's annoying. Yay. Okay, so while I am glad we finally found a tower that isn't boring, it substitute for annoying kind of isn't better. But, well, that's really it. The gameplay is just really confusing and weird, and kind of fairly for hard difficulty. But yeah, good tower. Good. Hello. I thought my microphone was on. Yeah, it's on. 5.8 out of 10. Wow, guys. Wow, back in Zothi. We're gonna talk about Tower of Twitter. Tower of X, the everything app. I went the wrong way. Ah! Tower of Yellow, Fear of Yellow. Freaky deaky yellow. All my homies hate yellow, but I used to think this tower was good. Just like Tower of Mirrored Heck, however, I grew bored of them. Because the gameplay kind of sucketh and annoyingeth. I guess that, just like the last one, it really isn't boring, which I am thankful for, but, you know, it was kind of annoying. But however, I say this is slightly less annoying, but in turn slightly more boring. Because this is another 5.8 out of 10. It should be a shame if this had what? Next we have Tower of Great Attractions. Get back over here! Tower of Viaduct Traverses. Funny Ashen Tower Works Tower. Funny Ashen Tower at Tower Works Hour. So shout out Nolicity. Nolicity is the coolest guy I know, for real. Nolicity. When he has no I am in his city. What? I say that because the description of this tower feeling like a monthly is the most true thing I've ever heard in my entire existence as a human being. Real. Because this is just a monthly tower that somehow got in game. And not really bad, however, funny experience. Yeah, 410, one of the challenges didn't work, which was ever so lovely-dovey. And I almost quit the tower, but somehow I made it through. I think that was solely because I felt like it. Well, not only that, but I guess I somehow found a way to bypass it. Another 5.8 out of 10. We love 5.8 out of 10. My wife called me a 5.8 out of 10. Hooray. Hooray, we get to talk about things that are not mediocre now. I'm glad. Overcoming hatred. Old version F tier, but at the same time SS tier, because it had full 2 funny crab dance music. But now B tier, but but probably quadruple P tier since it has crappy music. We revamp fine. That's it. Yeah, this revamp is just the old tower, but if it wasn't bad. Not really good, but if it wasn't bad, really. Yeah, I give this our first B tier and a 6.2 out of 10. 0.6.2 out of 10. Win funny tower. Funny tower two side troubles. Wow, this tower is so good. It's tower of two side troubles. That's what they call me in high school. Tower, boring kind of. Not as boring as other towers, as the suit to purgatory hell we've been through, but it is pretty boring. However, gameplay is way more creative, so we can give it a pass. And Jesus, oh Lord, this is loud. Ah! I give this a 6.3, and my ears have died now. My ears have died of death. Die of death, funny. Oh, we don't go down. Right. We're gonna talk about Tower of Up is down. Hooray! This is slightly overrated and I'm sad. Because I used to like it. Well, I technically still do, but I don't think negative of it. But I don't think it's good. I think it's decent. It's okay. This gameplay is kind of snooze fest, kind of a trance. Like it's a trance, but not like a bad trance. It's just like a fine trance where you do get slightly bored. But it's just still like, yeah, it's a 6.4 out of 10. Overrated, but it's not like Zone 4 isn't any good. It's really that good. Oh! And now we have an opinion that will kill me once again. Tower fun and simple trials too fast, like the Flash from. Like the Flash from Teen Titans Go. Funny Purism Tower. That's it. I could probably just say my score right now and leave it, but yeah, Funny Purism Tower. Not really boring. Slightly annoying though. It is slightly annoying. It's basically the opposite of Tower of Up is down. But instead of being slightly boring, it's just slightly annoying. And both are different. I just ever so slightly prefer this one. Even though I give those both a 6.4 out of 10. Both that and this tower are 6.4 out of 10. They're very similar. The Sims 4. Okay, back in Paradise Atoll. Paradise Atoll, funny. Paradise Atoll. I hope I don't crash. Up, I crashed. Up, I crashed again. Up, I crashed again. Up, I crashed again. Ah! Steeple of Tower of Call of the Day is next. Very sad, I know, very sad. This isn't first. I'm sorry. I do like the gameplay, but good lord, this tower does go on for a bit too long. As well as the ice floor sucks. It does suck, and why is it a soft lock? A tower that's this long already. Like I don't like that. That's bad, but thankfully everything else is kind of good and okay. And decent and okay. And okay. Yeah, that's it. I just give it a 6.5 out of 10. It could have done better. Just remove the ice floor and probably be higher. So like Steeple Spire Horizon. Wait, you really thought that that's actually going to lead into a Steeple Spire Horizon tower being next? You fiend, haha, you suck. No, we're talking about the last God visual hard difficulty, Steeple of Feudal Foliage. And about this pretty alright, pretty decent gameplay. It is advanced, however, I get for this it does kind of make sense since it is very forgiving. It is very forgiving. Unfortunately, I don't have much to say, but luckily it isn't really boring, and I mean I did enjoy it. I like how short it is and thin and thinny, thin linguini. This is a funny 3.8 out of 10. Oh! 6.6 out of 10. I am dyslexic. I'm sorry. I'm not dyslexic. What, guys? Alright. Guys. We're talking about Tower of Heck. Tower of Heck not in top 10? How dare you? It started the game. Grr, it started the game. I am so much of the angry. I'm going to turn into Saturn now. Let's go in here first.
Hey, Peter.
So yeah, first hour and gameplay, well, really short, but also thankfully not really boring, because it is both really short and kind of well made. Yeah, and mainly just good. Yeah, good gameplay. That's really it. Yeah, it really is just a 6. Yeah, it's a 6.7 out of 10. Just really decent. Just couldn't make the top 10 because it sucks. Sucks so bad. Hot so you're old, guys. It's time.
Top 10!
Wow, when Zone 8, yay. I love Zone 8, Zone 7, Zone 6, Zone 5. And talk about Tower of Cosmic Tides. And thankfully, this tower has grown a lot. Like, grown a lot on me. I respect it more, yay. Because gameplay it is just kind of decent all around. Very decent gameplay. That's kind of it. Just gameplay is really decent. I did get soft lock once on the yellow floor, but I don't grudge it. It's still gameplay. And my opinion on the Soul Crushing final stretch, probably way too hard. Like when I said Soul Crushing, I thought it was gonna be like around high extreme. No, that's like peak cast off difficulty. I don't want to cast off difficulty jumps. But I give this a 6.9 out of 10 because it's a 6.9 out of 10. That's what the ladies called me in middle school. Hooray, guys, we're finally in Purgatorio. Yay, Purgatorio. Purgatorio is so good. Tower of Various Precious is peak. Yay. Tower of Keys to Success now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. Why do I say I'm sorry? Well, that's because unfortunately this tower is not a 7 out of 10. It's very sad. I know, very sad. I can't give this tower a 7 out of 10 because it's kind of long. That's really it. Yeah, that's it. It's just pretty long. Some of the gameplay is kind of boring. Mainly the green floor and the floors around it. But I mean, the keys are good. Like 410 is really fun. That's it. I give this another 6.9. Just like my second highest 6.9. It's almost a 7 out of 10. And I'm sad I couldn't give it a 7 out of 10 because of Purgatorio. Purgatorio is so peak. We have so many peak towers. Like Tower of Various Pressure. Okay, now we get to the A- tiers. We finally get to good towers. The 7 out of 10s and above. Yay, we get to talk about Steeple of Realm Odyssey because it's good. And this isn't the old one, this is a new one. And this new one is good. I really like it. So it has interesting gameplay, and that's it. But and not like all the other arcade areas, seriously, I try to be quirky, cool, and different and edgy. This one actually works because it's good gameplay. Not that one though. No, we hate that gameplay. The only bad thing I would say is that oh yeah, 4-6, which I think is the last floor. That floor kind of does suck, cause the difficulty spike. And that is it. Yeah, it's a difficulty spike. It sucks, but I still give a first A- tier, and it is a 7.0, so almost not good, but yeah, it's good. Steeple of Mario Odyssey. I remember when I used to give this tower an A out of 10. I am very sad that this tower kind of fell off for me. Yeah, this tower fell off. Well, fell off. This tower did what with a mine? Gameplay is very good. I like gameplay. Obviously, I like gameplay, but this tower's gameplay is very good. Now, why did it move down to being this low? Well, this maybe sucks, so yeah. Okay, I don't mind it since it is at the start of the tower, but yeah. But more importantly, I don't know. I, I was good to realize that this isn't an 8 out of 10. And more so, this is a 7.3 out of 10. So I guess kind of big, but yeah, I just find it good. Like, that's just how this isn't good. It sucks. This how it sucks so bad. Ring 4 sucks. La, la, la. Wow, Ring 2 is doing good. It has a decent tower, an amazing tower, and a good tower. I sure hope the rest of Ring 2 is good. Tower with big hole. Now, I do think this one is criminally not criminally, this isn't that good, but this gets very underrated just because Throat Snapper is a bot released with it. I mean, well, yes, Throat Snapper is better. Like, it's very obviously better. This one's still good. Like, I really like this one. Can some gameplay be slightly annoying? Yes, it can. And it does have a few chips and tracks and shit, like trolls, but other than that, I do like it. I like this tower a lot. I'd also give this a 7.3 out of 10. And we need to stop underrated just cause something absolutely better existed doesn't mean we have to treat this bad. That's what Joe Biden said before because your kids, you know, intellectuals. Don't worry guys. Not every Super Star Horizons tower will not be in the top ones again. We won't have that situation, don't worry. But yeah, it's top 5 times when we're talking about Tower of Calm before the storm. Very funny. Funny story. I actually remember playing like, I think it was an older version of this tower. Like when it was just like a tower, and I didn't like it. Like I just didn't like it. I thought gameplay was pretty bad, and I was worried about guys, but no. Turns out they fixed it. They made floors actually good. And gameplay is no longer boring. Main thing, this is hard. Like, wow. Hard? In a hard difficulty? Okay, what I mean by that is that the gameplay is really tricky to understand. Like I beat this when I beat my first extreme. Like, right after I beat my first extreme, I struggled, like, quite a bit. So yeah, this is very tricky, but mechanics are pretty good. Like, I give this a 7.6 out of 10. Because it is a 7.6 out of 10. A 7.6 out of 10.
Water.
We're talking about Steeple of Waterfall, by the way. Funny Undertale Tower, funny Undertale Tower, a funny Undertale Tower, Steeple of Waterfall. Very good. I like this Steeple. Very good. I'm about it. So yeah, very good gameplay. This is the goodest gameplay, one might even say. Cause this is Steeple of Waterfall. And very good. Very good. Honestly, other than Steeple of Undersea Voyage, technically, even though I still do kind of respect it, all the Paradise Atoll editions have been good. All good. In fact, all good. Like I give this a 7.7 out of 10 because it is that good. It's based. Isn't Undertale Yellow so
Based. What the dog doing? Oh, I didn't pause.
Guys, I'm sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. Tower of Dancing All Night is not an 8 out of 10. No, I'm sorry. But let's talk about what is good about this tower. Gameplay. Gameplay really good. Really like game. This is very fun gameplay. I was like, what's it? But wait, about gameplay. Like, all peers are good. All client objects are good. Again, no bad flaws. I hate not having this much to say about these towers, but just simply a 7.9 out of 10. Because it is just that good. It's just fast-paced gameplay that I like. Also has trust glides. Don't you love trust glides?
Keyboard ASMR.
Yay! Once again, our top 2 are 2 Steeple Spar Horizon towers. I love that. That's definitely predictable. I love that. I love that. I love that.
Forklift.
Unfortunately, and I do mean unfortunately, 10 volts challenge isn't the best. It's only second best. No, gameplay is it's pretty solid. Of course, we don't never talk about gameplay. We talk about what actually happens, and that is the 10 volts challenge. Whoa! So yeah, I do think as we all know, that is the main thing that helps this. The fact that you have challenge, and you can choose to do it or not. And all challenges are good. Like I'd say the only probably not bad one is the Simon Says one, simply because sometimes you have to do one where you have to type in chat, and and that can be confusing because as someone who plays fighting games, when I type something, it usually involves /e, and these ones don't involve /e, so it's pretty cringe. But other than that, yeah, it sounds really good, and thankfully the gameplay isn't really bad. It goes along with it well, as well as well, that's basically all you can say about it. Is that its gimmick is one of the best, most creative gimmicks in game. And you can even go for ranks if you want. And you can also have bomb to kill your rank. That's fun. I give this an 8.9 out of 10. Almost a 9 out of 10. That's sad, but the 8.9 out of 10, very good tower. I love soft locks. Okay, okay, I should say, not every S tier, obviously, will be just a glaze fest. Why just hype up Tao so much? But, well, I mean, S tiers are a Tao that I love, but, it means a Tao I love, but don't even know the glaze. If you're like a 9.8 glove there, then it'll be glaze for now. But as for now, talk about Tao Fly High, my favorite. Now here's the thing: if you don't like this tower, and I'm sure that this is targeted bit towards someone. Let's say you don't like story towers. I'll be honest. You probably plays too much of Star Archives. And the reason I say is because this is honestly the best story, simply because it's kind of funny. You get to break in and entering, which is so fun, and you can also play basketball. Basketball is so cool. This is so cool, but yeah. Unfortunately, I can't show gameplay, but as y'all know, the wing gameplay is very good. Yeah, the wing I find very good. All the other gameplay is also very good. Well, basically all F mechanics are just good. And even though story only happens just once, I do find it funny how it doesn't take it so seriously at all. And here's a break-in anyway, which we all love. But yeah, that's it. This is our one and only S tier hard difficulty, and I give this a 9.6 out of 10, which is what again another higher end S tier, but that's because Super Star Horizon makes good easier towers. Yeah, once again, we're at the end of the video. End of video tier list. Funny end of video tier list. We love tier lists, but thank you all for watching once again. I know I slowed down on making these such videos so I can make fun the games content, because fun games content is funny. But I'll probably go back to this since I am taking a break from the 3 series I always started. And also because I tried to record this like 4 other times and it failed. But it's just fine. I like recording these. Next video will be difficult. Then I promise, it will finally be interesting. That's it. Have a day. Have a day. I'm drinking some milk right now.